Hey everybody, this is Ali Jorgen from National Rock Review and the hottest chicks in hard rock tour just landed right here in Los Angeles. We are so lucky to be with Andrea from Lacuna Coil, and the question everybody's asking is, here you are in the middle of all the hottest chicks in hard rock. How does that feel?
Feels great because not only we have a lot of girls in the lineups of the bands, but also there are a lot of female coming to the show, so it's great to have something different. And it is another kind of tours, you know, not just the usual metal bands, but a lot of different styles all together. So it's been pretty successful, so it's great.
Does Lacuna Coil, are they going to be in the States after this tour? Or?
Yeah, we just start right after the last show of the Hottest Chicks in Anaheim. We're gonna start from San Francisco for a headline tour that will go through all the April and even part of May. We're just gonna take a couple of weeks to go to South America, to Brazil and Mexico, and then back here up until the 20th of May. So we'll be around for a while. So check out the website for all the dates. There will be a lot of dates all over the States.
Yay! So if you guys missed this particular show, go on the website and check it out. They're going to be here for a while. You can't miss your chance now. So on the internet, obviously, there was a lot of chatter, and after 16 years, there's been some changes in Lacuna Coil. What was going on with all that?
Yeah, basically two of our original members, Chris, the drummer, and Pete, the guitar player, they decided to retire from the band. They basically, after the last tour we did in November 2013 in Europe with Paradise Lost and Catatonia, we sat down and we discussed the plan for the touring of the next cycle for the new album. And they didn't feel for them to be on the road all the time. We're gonna be on the road for this cycle. So they really decided to take a break and say, okay, we're gonna try to change our life and focus more on our family and not tour around the world anymore. So they just wanted to make a life-changing thing, you know, not just, it wasn't a problem with the band or with the music. We're still good friends, and Chris is still working with us on the website as a webmaster. So there's no bad blood or anything like that. It was just a very friendly, humane discussion where we totally understand their will to not take this lifestyle anymore.
That's so awesome, the way you guys approach the whole thing. I mean, it feels like a family to everyone. It's not all the drama that's out there with other people going through the same thing. You guys really are a family.
Yeah, actually, it would have been maybe more publicity if we just get into a fight. But it's just that the way it is, it's just that we are friends, most of all, and beyond the band. We've always been friends even before the band, so we just totally understood their point of view, and actually it feels kind of refreshing for us also to just have people that want to be on the road on tour, you know, instead of having people that is struggling to be out there.
We're very excited. Broken Crown Halo released in the States on April 1st. We're so excited, and you worked with our boy right here from Los Angeles, Jay.
Yeah, Jay Baumgarten.
How was it to work with him, and how did the recording process go? And
it's been great. We met him a few years ago here in LA when we were recording Shallow Life, because he's the owner of the studio where we record that album, The Energy, here in LA. And we had a good relationship, so when it was time to choose a producer for this next record, he was one of the candidates, and he was the one that was actually available at the right time and willing to work with us. So we sent him the demos. And then in the beginning we thought we could record in Energy again because it's his own studio, so it would economically and financially it would make sense. But we had to be in Milan for personal reasons, so we asked him to join us in our hometown in Italy. And it was his first time actually out of North America for recording sessions, so he brought his own engineer, Kyle, from LA. And we had a great time, we had a great experience, and it's different to work with him than, for example, the previous producer, Don Gilmore. He was more of a hands-on producer, while Jay is more of a big picture guy that really take care of the final product more than the little details, you know. So it's been different, but we actually discover a lot on how much we've been growing up as songwriters, and how much we can stand up as lyricists, as songwriter and lyricist mostly. So we really felt we grow up a lot, and we discovered working with him.
So he kind of just like put you in there, and you had your basic idea, and he just said, let you guys go.
Yeah, he was giving his opinion, of course, but he wasn't interfering on every little detail. It was more about let the flowing of the album coming out, of the music flowing and the jamming together. So it was a little different than usual.
Okay, the single, Nothing Stands in Our Way. The hook in the beginning, I cannot get it out of my mind. It is so haunting. And how do you guys write? What is the process to come up with this great stuff?
Yeah, we like to use a lot of melodies inspired by the like soundtrack of horror movies and dark.
I hear that.
Dark kind of elements because that's our natural taste, our natural environment, coming from the goth metal kind of scene, especially in the beginning of our career. It's something that is always in our DNA. So Marco, the bass player, which is the main songwriter for the band, takes a lot of inspiration from bands like The Goblin, which is an Italian band that did all the soundtracks for horror movies from masters like Dario Argento or Bava from the Italian horror scene in the 70s and 80s. So we took a lot of inspiration for keyboards, especially from those bands, and that's where all those kind of twisted melodies are coming from.
And then you guys, you listen to the melodies and then you hear the words in your head, or
yeah, it's very natural. Like me and Christina, we work separately first. Like everybody collects his own idea over the music, and then we meet together in Marcus' basement, which is like a little home studio, and we pre-produce, exchanging ideas and seeing which one actually really fits with the parts of the songs. And then all together we decide to finalize the demos before we send it to a producer or to the label.
We have a lot of people that are just starting out. They're starting their own bands and they're going down this crazy path that you guys have been on for a while. And do you have any advice for them, or what do they do? I mean, how do they get started?
I get asked many times by young bands, what to do, and they give me their demo, and it's great. But it's not easy to say because when we started it was like '97. So it was a completely different scene, the music business was totally different, and we had our deal sending a tape, not even a CD. So it's hard to tell them what to do now that the internet has been taking over the business, and the music business is not existing in the way we knew it before, So what I can say is that when you work hard and when you really believe in what you do, that always pays off. It could pay off 20%, 50%, 100%, or 1,000%. But that's up to you and up to the situation you will be facing. What I can say is that if you really stick it together and work together for the best, for the music, for the passion of playing music, that will pay off sooner or later.
Awesome, great advice. So what's next for Lacuna Coil?
Yeah, mostly touring right now, and we have this new lineup, so we're jamming together and getting better, getting tighter, and I think the next album is where we probably will see some kind of reborn Lacuna Coil in a way, because this record is the last one of the original lineup. So from the next one there will probably be more changes. But for now it's mostly the idea is to promote this record as best as we can, and here in Europe, in South America, and maybe hopefully open some other territories. Like last year we've been going for first time in Vietnam and Ukraine and Russia and a lot of new places, so it's always cool to visit new territories. So hopefully with this record we will open some new doors again.
Do you find, like, say the States and the Ukraine and South America, I mean, are internationally fans similar, or are they really different everywhere?
The passion for the music is the same, like everywhere you go, but obviously there are different traditions, different cultures. But overall, the music is what actually unite everybody. The passion for the music and the will of being there for a special event. Maybe some places like Vietnam, for example, we were like the third international band to go there after My Chemical Romance and Slipknot. So for them, it's like it was for us in the 80s. So metal and rock music is very going against the establishment. While for us in Europe or here is not as much anymore. It's more of a thing that it's in the things, in the system of things. So in certain places they leave it a little more deeply, maybe because it's still fresh.
Yeah, awesome. So festivals in Europe this year?
Yeah, we won so far, but because we didn't know how long this North American tour was actually lasting, but we will be back in end of May, so probably we're gonna add some more along the way. So we have one in the UK so far, but there will be more announced soon, so we're still booking stuff.
So is there anything else that you want to say to our friends out there?
I want to thank everybody here in North America to support the band for so many years and keep doing it because we love it and we love to come back and to play. Every time we have such a loyal fan base that we kind of know the people. Now they come with their children, with their new generation. So sometimes we have really 3 generations of fans at our show, and that's really, I think we're really proud of, because we've always been about the band and their fans all together as a unit. So for us it's very important to still have people coming to see us after many years.
Very awesome. All right, here's the question everybody out there wants to know. What is your favorite food?
Obviously Italian food. What I like here in North America, for example, is that you can find a lot of different choices. You can have Mexican food, sushi, you know, and many others. So I like to be here because I can try a lot of new foods, and burgers are my favorite here, of course. Because maybe for you it's the classic American food, but for us it's something we don't have it's not as common. We have some, but not as good as here.
Well, we want to thank you so much for your time.
Thank you guys.
We're at the House of Blues here in Los Angeles. Tonight we are rocking the house with the hottest chicks in hard rock with Lacuna Coil. Thank you so much, Andrea.
Thank you guys.
And one more show, I guess, Anaheim, that's it?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
So that's your last chance for this tour, you guys. And then they're going to be out going around again, headlining their own shows. And don't forget, April 1st, Broken Crown Halo comes out. We're super excited. Thanks again.
Thank you very much.